it's Spencer and I'm live here at Uptown for the 2020 Gig Harbor Relay for Life. We are here today to be honoring the teams and survivors and people who are living with cancer for your relay. So we're glad you're here, and we've got a lot of great things happening today, so stick around. All kinds of stuff is happening. Hey, and at this time, we'd like to ask you to start a watch party because we want to get this thing broadcast and spread out as far as wide as we possibly can. So call your friends, get them on Facebook, and get the watch parties going. Relay has been going on for over 35 years. Did you know it started in 1985 in Tacoma, Washington? And there has been hundreds, if not thousands of people who have been together to make these events happen year after year after year. We understand this year is a little bit different. That's why we're going virtual, because of course we can't all be here together. But again, we want to remind you, start the watch party. Let's get this party started because it's Relay 2020, folks. We've got a great video coming up right now we want you to watch. It's all about Dr. Gordon Klatt, who is the founder of Relay. It started 35 years ago in Tacoma, Washington. So stick around right now for this great video on Dr. Gordon Klatt.
Hi, I'm Dylan, and today I'm going to be meeting with Dr. Gordon Klatt to talk about how he and the American Cancer Society have been raising money to fight cancer through Relay for Life. And we're doing it here on the first track in America to host the Team Relay for Life event. So where did the idea of Relay for Life come from?
Well, Dylan, back in 1985, I was trying to raise some money for the American Cancer Society, and I came up with the idea of running and raising money. So I decided to run for 24 hours on the track. While I was doing that, I came up with the idea of having other people all get together and do it in relay fashion. So Dylan, why are you involved with Relay?
Well, 10 years ago, I had Burkitt's lymphoma stage 4. I went through 8 months of chemo, so I had survived cancer. And so then, ever since I was 3 years old, I've been in the Relay for Life, and I've just been fighting to see cancer end.
Do you know that I have cancer too?
Yeah.
So I had surgery last year, so we got a commonality here.
Mm-hmm. So did you stop to eat and drink or to go to the bathroom when you were running?
Yes, I drank a lot and I went to the bathroom a lot. As a matter of fact, I stopped every hour to go to the bathroom. I couldn't wait until I wanted to because I was drinking so much.
What's your favorite part about Relay for Life?
My favorite part is the whole process of cancer patients being together along with their caregivers. And that takes place during the whole event, as you know. So my favorite part is the whole thing.
So, is purple your favorite color?
Yes, actually purple was my favorite color before relays. And I was excited about the fact that they chose purple as the color for relay.
Yeah.
What are you going to be when you grow up?
I don't know. I'm only 12, I'm not sure.
Well, maybe you're going to be able to help carry on my vision of curing cancer and getting rid of cancer.
Yeah.
I don't think cancer is going to be cured in my lifetime, but I think it's got a very good chance of being cured in your lifetime. So maybe you'll be able to play a role when you grow up.
Yeah.
Did you know that we've raised already over $61,000? That's just $4,000 short of our goal of $65,000. You can help us reach it today by texting the number HOPE or texting the word HOPE to 20222. It's a $10 charge and it comes automatically out of your phone bill. So there's nothing that you have to worry about, no paperwork or anything like that. Again, text the word HOPE to 20222 and help us reach our goal of $65,000. Like I said, we're at 61 or more gets us there. Just want you to know that the online relay auction is live right now. It goes until September 20th. Just read the banner right below my fingers and they'll tell you how to get to it. Again, help us reach our goal of $65,000. 100% of the proceeds are going to relay, so pay away. All right, folks, we're so glad you're with us today. Hey, we got a special thing going on for this 2020 relay. Bondi is having a promotional for us where you can go over there and buy yourself some lunch, buy yourself a drink, or you can even order it online. And 20% of the proceeds are going to Relay for Life. That's from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. this afternoon. Also, Fox Island Brewery is showing up with a kick. You come up and buy yourself a glass of beer for $5. 100% of those proceeds go to Relay. So go on up there. You can go online as well. You don't even have to show up because we know it's COVID. You can go online to bondi.com and participate as well. But we think it's more fun if you show up and get yourself a beer, have a nice meal, do whatever, or maybe try Bondi out for the first time. I know I'm going to. So again, join us and help us support Relay for Life 2020.
Relay for Life is like a big celebration. We have survivors, we have caregivers, we honor those that have lost their battle with cancer. It's just a great way for the community to come together.
Relay for Life is more than just walking the track. It's the community and it's support. It's support for everybody.
Relay for Life doesn't exist because of cancer. It exists because of communities coming together to fight it, to share moments of laughter and moments of silence, to provide a shoulder to cry on or a hand to high five, to celebrate, to raise funds that help the American Cancer Society develop breakthrough research, provide free lodging to patients, give people free rides to treatment, and create a better world for future generations.
With the Relay for Life, there's an unspoken bond that comes up. People at the event, they understand why they're here. And after you've experienced that once, you're hooked. And after that moment, you automatically have that connection.
Relay for Life brings joy to me just for the simple fact that we can bring everyone together. It is amazing just to see everyone enjoying themselves and just the laughter and smiles and just know that we're all in this battle together and we're fighting for a cause.
Come out here, see the bonds that are made, see the people that are brought together, and they know they're not alone. It really is family.
Join Relay for Life and join the way communities are fighting for a world without cancer.
Got a great video here coming up that we want to show you. It's one of our sponsors, CHI Franciscan, and they've really been involved with this from the very get-go, and we really are grateful for them. So watch this video and learn more about our sponsors here at Relay for Life.
Hello everyone, I'm Mary Alice Ragsdale, Chief Operating Officer at St. Anthony Hospital in Gig Harbor. It's an honor to be with you and celebrate the important work of the American Cancer Society and an event that truly helps so many in our communities, Relay for Life. I know this year looks very different from past years as we continue to navigate through the challenges of COVID-19 and through these unprecedented times. But I will tell you that those living with and fighting cancer and those who have lost their lives to cancer will say that they are consistently living through unprecedented times. And for us, we continuously see them displaying unprecedented courage on a daily basis. So it is for this reason that your continued participation, engagement, and generosity is so very much appreciated and very much needed because it helps to keep hope visible in a time when it might seem more difficult to find. This is a cause that we at CHI Franciscan have sponsored and participated in for so many years, and we feel very passionate about the mission as it closely aligns with our own to create healthier communities. For me personally, today I found out that one of our employees lost their young son to cancer, and a few months ago I lost my aunt to cancer. So I am continuously touched by cancer and remain committed to finding a cure and to a future without cancer. Thank you for being engaged relayers and continuing to fundraise and support the work of the American Cancer Society. And on behalf of CHI Franciscan, I want to thank you for keeping hope visible.
Hi, my name is Melissa Oman, and I am the event lead for the Gig Harbor Relay for 2020. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank every single leadership team member and volunteer and everybody who stepped up to make this relay a success, even given the circumstances. So appreciated. Thank you.
At this moment, we want to thank our sponsors, because without their support, Relay for Life 2020 wouldn't have happened. Of course, we need our volunteers and we need our participants, but we also need our sponsorship. So we want to thank BD Local for being a part of this and being a huge part of this. Also, we want to thank Alex Chandler for allowing the use of this beautiful drone video of Gig Harbor. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor, put your name in the chat right here, and we will have someone contact you about how you can sign up and become a member of 2020 or 2021 or any future Relay for Lives here in Gig Harbor. Folks, and welcome back. We've got another exciting video for you to see right now. We've got the CEO of Multicare talking about Relay for Life.
Hello, I'm Bill Robertson, and it is my privilege to serve as the President and CEO of Multicare Health System. At Multicare, we understand that the work we must do to care for our patients and communities is work that we cannot do alone. And our mission, Partnering for Healing and a Healthy Future, calls us to work with other like-minded organizations that are also striving to improve the health and wellness of our region. One such organization that Multicare is privileged to partner with is the American Cancer Society. For over 30 years, our organizations have worked together to eradicate cancer through fundraising, research, education, and support. In addition to our organizational partnership, I am also a chapter member of American Cancer Society CEOs Against Cancer 2020, a group of executives committed to bring an end to this disease. Throughout our partnership, Multicare has been a proud sponsor of American Cancer Society events, such as Relay for Life. These events provide funding for life-saving cancer research as well as services, such as free transportation and lodging to cancer patients when they need it most. Many fundraising activities look different this year, but the need for us to support this work is as critical as ever. Multicare remains committed to supporting the American Cancer Society. I hope you will too. Thank you.
As you're aware, as anyone who's ever attended the Relay for Life, there are all kinds of special moments that take place during the event. And this is one of the moments that is also remembered as a highlight. This is the Luminaria portion of the relay. Of course, normally we are celebrating around a track or on a course of some sort. We weren't able to do that this year. But we've got a great video from Mark Zenobio, and we want you to watch that. And again, we hope that someday there comes a time in the future when we can say to all children, you will not have cancer.
My name is Vicki Howell, and I'm just going to share my survivor story. Actually went about 6 years after my first mammo in my 50s, and I didn't want to go because I hate the boob smash. Basically, it's uncomfortable, and I thought there's no way that I could possibly have cancer. I have no family history, so I didn't feel that it was necessary. And then after about 6 years, I had a good friend that posted on Facebook that she had had a double mastectomy, and I felt like that was a sign it was time for me to go and get checked. And I was absolutely surprised when I found out I needed a biopsy and I did have cancer. So now it's my mission to tell people a mammogram is a lot less uncomfortable than surgery and radiation. I'm so happy they found it early, and I only had to have a small lumpectomy. But everybody go get your mammogram. It can happen to anybody. Also, I wanted to say that my husband also has skin cancer on his ear, so protect your ears, protect yourself, get checked.
My name is Patricia, and I'm a 9-year cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer March of 2011. When I was first told I had cancer, I had a lot of crazy emotions. Then my thoughts were, how do you tell your children and your family members? Having that conversation is very emotional and difficult, but necessary. Especially for me it was, since I have a daughter and 6 sisters. Once I pulled my thoughts together, I just wanted this monster out of my body. I told myself I was going to, every day, have the courage to fight like hell, stay positive, and do my due diligence. After surgery, I had 7 weeks of radiation treatments, 4 days a week. I continued to go to work every day, and it wasn't always easy. I was also very fortunate to have an amazing support team, my family, my friends, and my coworkers. I was blessed. My advice to someone who's been diagnosed with cancer would be, have the courage to fight, stay positive, reach out to your family, friends, and coworkers, share with them your fears, your feelings, and your thoughts. Stay strong.
Through this sea of lights, I sense unity and might. Oh, the power of passion in this place. Every memory has a face. There's a name.
When I was diagnosed with cancer, my family really stepped up. Everything was about me. For once in my life, I was able to focus on me. I worked the entire time, which I feel was really important, but I also had radiation every single day, and I had chemo every single Friday. When I was done with that treatment, I was able to come home, rest, and take care of what my body needed. So my family did laundry, they cooked their own dinners, and they picked up things and cleaned things and really let me just focus on me and my body, what I needed. And I feel that that was really important. They let me take care of me instead of me taking care of them like I always do. First of all, make sure that the doctor gives you all the facts. Ask a lot of questions. Don't just think and wonder. Get in contact with people who've gone through similar type of treatments, and if you don't want to talk to them face to face, text them and get information and get support. Hang around with people that are positive. Try to stay positive. Stay focused on the future. Don't dwell in negatives or just in that day. You know, try not to get down, and if you do, grab that support system and just talk it out with somebody, because you're going to get through it, and you got to remember you're never in one place.
There's a name of those gone we still hold dear. There's a name, each one shining in the flames, and we know that every candle has a name.
So this whole COVID-19 experience is a little bit like being a cancer survivor, because every little symptom you think, is that it? You give it a little mental side eye and say, uh-oh. I've hit the 5-year mark since stage 3 breast cancer, but a mild headache will stop me in my tracks and make me say, wait, you're not back, are you? A cancer diagnosis is a sucker punch for the people who love you. The hardest part of the whole experience was telling my kids and my husband. My treatment was aggressive. Chemo, 5 surgeries, radiation, and I still take a pharmacy to keep it away. But I did it quietly because I didn't want people's well-intended remarks to make it harder on my family. My support team pretended things were normal for me. They drove me to my appointments, sat with me at chemo, told me my wig looked great when it didn't, and they made sure we had meals that were made with love. Here's the upside. There are no more bad days. Every day is a gift. Simple pleasures are huge. A great glass of water, a beautiful sunrise, time with my family, all amazing. And we're making great progress with Relay and the American Cancer Society, and I'm so proud to be associated with it. But there's still too much cancer. So there's still work to do. And someday I hope my grandchildren hear the word cancer and go, cancer, what's cancer? And have to Google it.
Hey folks, welcome back. So grateful to have you here. Just want to give you another reminder. We've got an online auction that's taking place right now. You can follow the banner right below my fingers and get involved, bid away. Again, we want to hit our goal, $65,000. We're only $4,000 short. So purchase something great and help us hit that goal. And at this moment, we want to recognize all of our teams, because sponsors and donors are important, but teams are important as well. And it takes a lot to put together a team. And we want to thank all the hard work that each team has put in for their effort. And so what you're seeing right now is a list of all the names of all the teams that have been involved in this year's 2020 Relay for Life. Again, if you want to join or become a team, put your name in the comments and we'll have someone contact you.
The American Cancer Society has a mission of funding researchers at the early stage in their career. It's during this time where it's very difficult to get grants from the national funding agencies because you have to have a great deal of preliminary data before they're willing to support that work. This is the microfluidic chip that I developed while I was funded under the American Cancer Society. And what this chip does is it isolates circulating tumor cells, or rare cells that are in the blood that circulate around when a person has cancer. And the way that the chip works is you simply have blood go into one port and then exit through the other port. The cancer cells stay behind, and all the unwanted cells like red blood cells and platelets go out. We can get the genetic fingerprint or the tumor type from the cells that are captured on the chip. We would like to come up with a liquid biopsy that would replace the surgical biopsy for a diagnosis of cancer. The idea would be that you would go to your doctor's office, you would have a simple blood draw, and then from that blood we would analyze it using our microfluidic device and identify any cancer cells that are circulating around in your blood. While I was getting my PhD in mechanical engineering, my stepmother was diagnosed with stage 3B breast cancer. It was something that was devastating to the whole family, and also seeing various extensive chemotherapies that were prescribed to her and then finding out that some of them weren't actually working and that her cancer grew during the time that she was on this medication. This motivated me when I was doing my postdoctoral research to switch my focus to cancer research. So one of my hopes with this circulating tumor cell chip is that when patients go through their treatment, they get answers quickly. They don't have to wait 6 to 8 weeks to find out the chemotherapy that they were on wasn't working. That those patients can live longer, happier lives and celebrate as many birthdays as they can. When I participate in American Cancer Society events like Relay for Life and I see the Survivors Lab, those are things that really motivate me to come back, work longer hours, harder in the lab, more weekends, because I really want to figure out a way that my son, that he thinks of cancer as something that is now manageable or hopefully a distant memory from things that people have to deal with. So when my friends ask me what can they do to help cancer research, or when I send out a request when I'm participating in a relay or a breast cancer walk, I say to them that please come and join my team, walk with us, help fundraise. But for some people in these economic times, that can also be challenging. You don't always have spare money that you can donate, but volunteer at these events. So whatever you can do, whatever time that you can spare, it's greatly appreciated by researchers and all of the patients that are recipients of the great advances that we're able to make.
This time we want to recognize all of our top fundraising teams. These are the 15 teams that are in the lead right now for the coveted #1 position. But we want to remind them that the opportunity to continue to fundraise is not over. It goes till November 1st. So whether you're at in 4th place, 3rd place, 7th place, it doesn't matter. You can get that #1 coveted spot by continuing to fundraise all the way till November 1st. We need to say something to our very special sponsor, Bumpershoot Media, who was behind all the video production here today. So again, without Bumpershoot Media, we couldn't have done it without you. And so thank you on behalf of Gig Harbor, on behalf of Relay for Life. We thank Bumpershoot Media for being a part of this. Well, folks, we're almost coming to the end here of another successful Relay for Life. We want to thank you for participating, for starting those watch parties, for going online, donating in the auction, buying a beer at Fondy's, whatever you did to be a part of this. We are grateful. We want to give a huge shout out to all of our volunteers, all of our teams, all of our participants, all the survivors, and all the people who were a part of this year's event. Again, we couldn't have done it without you, and we're so grateful for all the hard work that you did. We want to remind you again, there's fundraising still going on until November 1st. You can go online, you can donate, you can help us reach our goal of $65,000. Again, it's only $4,000 away from that goal. Shouldn't be hard to hit, and we know we can do it with your support. So again, we want to thank you for everything you've done to contribute this year to the 2020 Relay for Life. We want to welcome you to join and be a team next year and celebrate with us in 2021. And again, a huge shout out to just everyone who did what they did. We couldn't have done it without you, and we wouldn't be here without your support. So thank you.